Hi, I'm Benedikt. I'm a senior consultant in the business solutions unit for specialty reinsurance at Munich Re. I am a ship's captain, so I graduated from a maritime school with the license to navigate any ship on the planet. Well, why does Munich Re employ a captain? I think in the end it comes down to the risk, and the core of our business is risks that we're taking. And initially it's the original risk of our cedants, like the insurers. And for our case, for the marine line of business, that is ships. And so for me, obviously, my role is also to support the underwriting units in understanding what risks are attached with international shipping. Could also be designing new products, what we are also currently working on, finding new ways to cover things that are not covered yet. And if that is anyhow attached to marine shipping, then they would include me. But for me, it was also clear that I would not be a ship's officer or captain for the rest of my life. So I always made plans what to do afterwards. And so already during my studies, I worked in insurance agencies, and for me it was clear that there might be a segue into reinsurance at a point of time. I am from Munich, and when they put up the walking man in the Leopoldstraße, they appeared on my radar. I think Munich Re is special because of the global nature of the business, because of the internationality that you can really feel within the company. You can feel it not only from the business, like we cover all risks around the planet, but also from the employees. You can see that there is, even in Munich, there's a very international group of employees. I think the biggest misconception about insurance and reinsurance industry is that it's all just about numbers crunching, which it is, of course. That's, some core part of our business, but at the same time, it's so people-driven. You just need to be creative, you need to be innovative, you need to be building your network inside Munich Re, but also externally about interactions with clients or any other external stakeholders. Of course, it's very different working on a ship's bridge than working in an office. That's, like, by nature, working on a ship that's calling a different port each and every day is something different than taking the same train to your Munich-based office every day. But firstly, I think that nowadays on ships, there's also a lot of office work that needs to be done. And secondly, I think if you look at the workplace, bringing together people with very special knowledge, people with highly skilled and trained people that try to work together, achieve something in an international environment, I think that's something pretty similar. The last time I've been on a ship was last week. We did a client seminar for our Latin American clients, and I not only, but I also introduced the trend radar to them. And during that seminar that we hold, we also did a trip on the Panama Canal, passing the Miraflores locks, which was not the first time for me, obviously, but still a very nice experience. And for our clients, I think it was very special. The Marine Trend Radar is a study on trends within the original shipping industry, what's going on the technology side, what's going on the, for example, climate adaptation, what's going on in the labor market, in the marine labor market. And the idea is to understand those trends, to be ahead of them, and to engage in discussions with our clients to see if there's fields where we could develop new coverages, see if there is space where we need to adjust our risk assessments, see if there's something that's changing the landscape which would be relevant for us. We follow many trends very closely. That's also the role of our team. One trend that is specifically on my radar right now is decarbonization in shipping, and attached to that the upcoming alternative fuels, so carbon neutral fuels for ships. It's very interesting because there's lots of innovation. Well, surely we focus on reinsurance, but on one hand we have primary insurance as well. And on the other hand, to understand what our clients do, we also need to be ahead of the industry and need to be ahead of what's going on. And therefore we need to be just the thought leaders as well in our field. I think Munich Re is a great place for experts. because of the wide range of the business. We have so many different lines of business, we have so many different regions, and as an expert you can join the company and there's enough space to specialize in a certain field and be the one go-to person for that specific topic.